I wanted to quickly show you this divergence. A lot of people feel that a divergence is an exact reason for the price to reverse. In this case, you can see here's a high with a high on the indicator, a slightly higher high, and a divergence here. And then we had another divergence. Now, usually a divergence says that the price is going to reverse or go flat. So we can see it went flat quite a while in here. And this is because of the steep uptick. It's now on its third divergence, and it looks like it's going to drop some more. But what we had was a retracement to the 49, and we're on the 133 chart right now. And then the second retracement, I am going to show you the 550 to give you an idea that we didn't really have a divergence. We just had this cut through the longer term ergodic up here, and it's very indistinct on the 550, so you need to watch both of these. Now we had this big run up from the 49.89 all the way up to the second resistance, and this is where it bounced around. It's now testing and deciding if it'll keep running. We're on a Friday, it's before holiday, and this is usually rally day, at least in the morning, and probably after about 1:30 or 2 there'll be almost no more activity. So I'm going to put this on pause right now, and we'll let it run for a while and see what happens. Well, as you can see, another 15 minutes went by. We had another divergence, but the price has stayed essentially flat. And on the 133, it's just bouncing off the second resistance point, which is usually the highest a daily market will go, either the second resistance or the second support. I'm going to switch to the other time frame quickly, just to give you an idea of how this just tends to sit up here now, and how that divergence caused everything to go flat. And you could say, well, there is a divergence here. Those are all three of them right here in this one area, and we're just stuck at 10-12.50. So I'm going to put this on pause again and let it sit for another half hour. Now we're still on the 550, and if you look down here at the ergodic, it looks like it's going to come up and touch its moving average. And if it turns over, that will be the spot where we'll have the retracement, possibly down to the midpoint of the second resistance, or even this peak down here at 1,008. So I'm just going to wait and watch and keep this little running diatribe right going. Okay, price is still hanging in there. We're on the 550. We have this now really nice divergence here. Still hasn't moved. If I switch back to the 133, you'll see how you can get confused here. Just up and down, a place not to trade. So we'll come back pretty soon. Now we've had 2 or 3 dipsy doodles here. I thought this was going to either break down, which it started to do, came back and tested again. Now it's tested it 3 times. It's back up at the high. If it breaks out of the high and cuts through its moving average, it looks like it's going to go higher for a while. So we'll watch. All right, so now we had the breakout here. We crossed the yellow moving line. It looks like it's going to go up a little bit, but to me it doesn't look that strong. Had we taken this cross right here, we would have gotten in this long bar at 10.14, and it's not going very far, but the target here is the third midpoint of a third resistance, about 10.16, and it's starting to go up. So you can see we had this divergence with the long flat section. Then it looked like we were going to go down again. It went down and tested. It didn't test the low, so that's a hint to you that it's probably going to go up. Came up and tested the high, and then finally it just broke out. So had you gotten in around 10.14, you're up about 1.5 points right now. I'm running out on time on this, so I'm going to close this video, see if we get one last spot. Final note, I always talked about selling on the uptick as you're headed toward the target. You can see how it retraced here. A lot of people have taken that. We've got a turnover here, and it looks like you could have gotten out at 10.15.50 for 1.5 points on this move. So I hope this helps. I'll post it in the trading room.